Welcome to the Saturn Full Moon Meditation. Settling yourself in. Slowing your breathing. With your breath, centering yourself, feeling all parts of yourself magnetizing to your center as you continue to breathe. Slow, deep breaths. Again, allowing all parts of yourself to magnetize to the center of your being, the core of your being, coming into one central space. The scatteredness of the day or the days, dropping, leaving as you center and magnetize to your core, place of stillness, of love, of truth, of heart, of higher mind. Now breathing up and down your pillar, expanding your heart energy to 6 feet in every direction, creating a sphere of your heart energy and sending this energy, expanding this energy down to the center of Mother Earth, anchoring into her heart, wrapping your energy around her heart, connecting in, magnetizing to her heart, and receiving from her now. As your energy and her energy alchemizes, rises back up through your energy bodies and expanding this to source. You may send this energy through the moon, through the sun, the sun's central sun, great central sun, if you like. Follow your guidance all the way to source. And back down again, allowing source energy to alchemize with yours and Mother Gaia's energy. Letting go of the lower mind attachments to what it all means, connecting through the sun and the moon. Just ask if it excites you, if it's something your heart would like. Intend it and it will be. Breathing up to source. Connecting, breathing down through to the center of Mother Earth's heart. Breathing up to source and down to Mother Earth's heart. Cleansing your field, opening your pillar, expanding it. A beautiful, clean, clear channel from source to earth, your pillar. A beautiful tunnel of energy, 6 feet in front, 6 feet behind, 6 feet to the left and to the right, a beautiful pillar surrounding your entire field. Again, breathing up and down, source to earth, earth to source. As we now ask for the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, and the Karmic Board to merge deeply and fully with us now through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for our God presences, our guides, our ascension councils to work in harmonious group consciousness together, so the highest of the highest of the highest will be shown here today for all of us in our here and now. We ask for a temple of Mother Gaia grounding to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for a temple of divine union to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our field. And finally, calling on a God Presence Communion Temple to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. Feeling these energies braiding and weaving through yours. Expand, open, trust in what you are feeling, seeing, knowing. Surrender to your expansiveness. Allow the illusions to drop as you are raising in frequency in this moment. Finding your place within the temple, the God Presence Communion Temple. Connecting with the crystal at the center of the temple. With your brow, your heart, and your sacral chakras, giving and receiving, connecting with the crystal now.
Feel the rhythms now of breathing up and down your pillar and connecting with the crystal at the core of the temple. Receive from the crystal. Bring this up to Source and down to Gaia. And then share your energy with the crystal and create a rhythm. Receiving from the crystal up to Source, down to Gaia, and send out your energy to the crystal. Receive from the crystal up to Source, down to Gaia, etc. And take your time with this rhythm now. Receiving, breathing up to Source, down to Gaia in your own tempo, and sharing. And notice as you move through this rhythm how your pillar expands just a little further. How you fill your energetic field out just a little more. And in the temple now we are greeted by the Saturn Emissaries. Take a moment now to receive this connection with them. Each of you will feel it in different parts of your energy bodies. For some it will be the brow, others the heart, others the sacral. And spend some time receiving and activating this connection with the Saturn Emissaries. If there are any wounds there, they will assist you to gently let them go. These could be emotional or mental or spiritual wounds, and for a very select few, physical wounds. And this all has to do with your unique energetic signature and the connections that are there with Saturn, the realm of Saturn, and the different energetics and dimensionalities of the realm of Saturn. Take some time now to really feel the frequency of the energy of the Saturn Emissaries. There are both male and female Saturn Emissaries here. and get a sense of their energetic signature. And as you connect to their collective consciousness, one emissary in particular will step forth to you. This may be a male or female emissary. And as this one steps forth to you here in the God Presence Communion Temple, they will connect with you a little more deeply, share some insights with you, offer a download or a clearing of your field for you. Take your time to settle into this connection now and receive. All of the Saturn emissaries work with color codings now, color technology, for different parts of your energy bodies. Bright colors are being used. Very concentrated colors, not diluted, not pastel colors, but very focused, very bright colors. To activate certain parts of your multidimensional energy bodies before the astral travel to Saturn for this full moon meditation time. Many of you will experience the bright reds, the bright yellows, bright greens and blues, the violets and the purples. Allow these concentrated frequencies to open your chakras up even further and to activate certain layers of your multidimensional field. Your spirit, your presence, will guide this process with the Saturn emissary working with you. For those of you that need to hand over some limiting thoughts or blocking emotions, now is the time. Breathe them down to Gaia or hand them over to your Saturn emissary for transmutation to universal love and light energies. And drop a little deeper into yourself now. You are safe to do so. Relax a little bit more. Remain present, but relax a little bit more. All is well, you are safe. Your spirit has brought you here for this journey. And your spirit wants to offer you these gifts of this healing, these insights, these teachings, this whole experience. A group Merkaba is now being prepared by the Saturn emissaries for astral travel in the inner planes to Saturn. Simply keep breathing up and down your pillar as we start in 3, 2, 1. now. And as we arrive here on Saturn, in the realms of Saturn, take some time to re-establish your pillar, running from source through your multidimensional field, through the core of Saturn, all the way down to the core of Gaia, back up through the core of Saturn, through your multidimensional energy bodies, up to source. So include Saturn within your pillar now as well. Many interested Saturn inhabitants, other energetic beings, are here to welcome you all. Take some time to take this scene in, whether you are seeing it on the inner, feeling it, whether you believe you are imagining it, and whatever other senses work for you, a knowingness, as simply being in the connection of it. Take this scene in now as your Saturn emissary allows you to hold your frequency here very powerfully. Keep breathing deeply up and down your pillar as you feel the joy and the love and the light being projected at you by the crowds. You are quite the spectacle. It is an honor to have you here. This is why all of these beings are here. They knew you were coming for this particular session, at this time, out of time, no time, no space. And they wanted to be a part of it. They wanted to witness these energies. If you wish to interact by sharing your energies, sending your energetic frequency out and receiving their positive vibes, you may do so. And if you simply wish to witness what is happening, that is fine as well. Be guided by your spirit. The Saturn emissaries guide us through the crowds, to a large door, an entry point to a large complex. We walk up some stairs through the doors into the complex. All souls here present within this session. The bright colors that were activated within your multidimensional field, within your chakras in the God Presence Communion Temple, are all around you, on the walls, the ceiling, different crystals, within the walls, on the floors, different artworks. And colorful energetics in the field. It is quite a magical scene today. Many times in your connection with the Saturn energies, it has been about mission work, getting the job done, growth, moving forward, learning, expanding, even if things were uncomfortable, even if there was pain involved, or challenging emotions, thought patterns, initiations, themes to move through and grow from. The Saturn Emissaries kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And they have assisted you within your God Presence field to grow powerfully. Not always comfortably, but powerfully, they state. And today's energies are very much a celebration of all you have achieved within your larger multidimensional field across all time, space, and dimensions, particularly in relation to the Saturn energetics. Saturn soul extensions that you have active or have had active lives you have had on Saturn or the realms connected to Saturn. Following the emissaries down this celebratory hallway now, with these amazing colors, crystals, artwork everywhere. And this is why the crowds are here as well, in celebration and honoring of you all. You may have recognized certain beings in the crowd, for they have been or are connected to you, to your multidimensional field, have traveled with you, are connected with you if you do have active Saturn soul extensions. And we gently move into a very large space. That is a little bit like an auditorium, but different as well. It is very spherical and perfectly shaped, round. It holds very high-level energetic technologies that can assist in enhancing, tweaking your very unique core energetic signature. An example they give is if your radio is just a little bit off being perfectly aligned to a channel, this technology will assist you all to not only fine-tune to your unique energetic channel, your unique energetic signature, but it will enhance this signal as well across all time, space, and dimensions, across the universe, so your mission work, all those to be connected to you in all ways, relationships, projects, all other ways, all will be drawn to you much more easily. And the more you live the energies guided by your spirit, the more action you take as guided by your spirit and your support team, the more everything will be magnetized to you as if by magic. And this is the ceremony they wish to take you through in this particular spherical, large room to enhance, tweak your unique energetic signature. And this is a very large dispensation from your spirit for all you have achieved in connection with the Saturn Emissaries across all time, space, and dimensions. With the Saturn energetics, you have worked hard. You have moved mountains. You have achieved the almost thought to be unachievable. And now it is time to receive these dispensations from the Saturn Emissaries here.
As your energies are settling in, anchoring in this space, you will begin to feel, to witness, to notice a spinning energy. This entire space is energetically spinning. There is also a very special, extraordinary being holding space for all. And it encompasses the entire spherical temple space. It is showing itself as an energetic group consciousness, millipede type being. Similar to what you may have heard of the rainbow serpent on earth that moves through the earth and supports us. This being, this Saturn emissary, is of a gigantic size and is directly related to group consciousness, holds a piece of each one here within it, and all beings celebrating with us here. It is a divine being of love, of support, of wisdom. It has a similar energy to the whales on earth. Absolute devotion, absolute honoring, absolute presence and holding space and nurturing. Letting go of any lower mind thoughts about a strange being, handing them over to your emissaries and remembering this is energetic. This is real and this is energetic. And to surrender into the experience, surrender into the connectedness, the group consciousness energy with all that is, the possibilities of all that is. And again, now settling in, breathing up and down your pillow, letting go, feeling into the supportive energy of this space, the spinning energy, the being supporting, moving, swimming around this space. This is a privilege to receive such dispensations and support. Feel the gratitude bubble up. Express this gratitude. Open your field and be in the essence of this energy as it is refining, recalibrating, tuning your channel. Again, talking with your lower mind to free up, to let go, to receive this very high frequency essence from this very high frequency being, and emissaries from Saturn. Feel all that is not of clarity within your channel is lifting, is moving to the center space and lifting out, evaporating. Surrender it up and out. And again, feel the individual connection with your Saturn emissary supporting you deeply, absolute presence with you, whatever it is that you need to continue to expand, to let go, to center, they are here for you. Breathing up and down your pillar as you take this in. Your emissaries suggest to let go to another level of allowing tension to just drop out of your field, to just choose for it to release now, like dust falling. Use some deep out breaths as you release and let go.
The millipede energetic being brings with it the power of deeply being able to read so many different energetic signatures, next to the understanding of the ancient wisdom, why each signature is unique, how it came to be, where the distortions came into play, connected to which initiations, what realms, which soul extensions, all deeply connected to the Akashic Records as well. And so our next phase is also in connection to the Karmic Board, to bring in those records that within this ceremony may be released, transformed, part of the dispensations each one of you is receiving now through the grace and ancient wisdom of this powerful Saturn being. This involves a deep surrender on your part, and your spirit and the Saturn Emissaries and your support teams ask you to trust this process. For the deeper you surrender, the more records you will be able to transform with the assistance right here, right now, in no time, no space, of this powerful being. And this process of presenting you with these records for transformation, karmic absolution, all connected to the technology here and the ancient wisdom of this millipede. This process will start in 3, 2, 1, now. You will all experience this very differently. All of you will experience different temperatures, different pressurized energies moving through your field, your physical body, your emotional, mental, and spiritual energy bodies. Some of you will notice your chakras being expanded or compacted, your multidimensional portals being expanded or compacted. Some of you will experience dizziness and nausea, constriction, elation, joy, and all sorts of emotions or old storylines. And it is your choice how deep you go with this process. The suggestion from your spirit is to drop as deeply as you can while remaining present and trusting this process deeply, and handing over anything that stands in your way. This is a very unique opportunity you have created for yourself, and now it is up to you how deeply you engage with the process. Deep breathing up and down your pillar, and where you feel constriction, gently expand. Where you feel out of control, gently bring yourself back into structure. Allow this process to move through, and you will be guided very clearly. And you will also notice a very clear focus, an individualized focus from the millipede upon your field during this entire process. Remember, these are dispensations, these are celebrations, and even if they feel challenging, they will bring you so much if you so choose. If you feel rattled around, knocked about, spun around, twisted, this is all very normal. There is a lot of multidimensional healing going on across all time, space, and dimensions. Hold your center in the best way you know how. Maintain your pillar and relax into this while remaining focused and present, remembering that this is all working towards you, sending out your unique energetic signature, included your mission more clearly in your earthly incarnation. For some of you, it is quite vital to let go of any ancient wounds in regards to the millipede energies. Now is the time. Trust you are safe. You are one with all of creation, and your spirit is in full control of this entire session. You are in command. Your spirit is in command. Your support teams are with you. You are held through this process, and these unique dispensations are offered to you, but you, with your free will, need to choose them. You create them with your free will, and now it is your choice how deeply you engage with your free will. Your spirit asks you to drop even deeper. This allows the Karmic Board to offer karmic absolution for certain records, and the Akashic Records will be changed accordingly. But it is up to you how deeply you go with this process. Ultimately, how much you trust your spirit to guide every moment of your life in divine timing across all time, space, and dimensions. Deep breathing up and down your pillar. Relax as you move through the motions, the many motions, the different colors, the different frequency spectrums. Release and receive. Let go of old emotions, fear and anger. Receive new emotions, clarity, peace, abundance, joy, deeper amounts of love and light quotients in your field. And as you embrace what your lower mind conceives as the millipede energies, only then will you truly feel and see and experience the true energetics of this ancient wise one at this time. How deeply can you surrender through the surface layers of preconceived notions? And this is a gift your team explains you will be able to use in your daily life on Earth as Gaia transitions to fourth density and the surface world becomes much less relevant than it is in the old third density model. Allow yourself to fall through the surface layers now more deeply. Asks your Saturn emissary and your spirit and your support team. All are cheering you on. Also outside of the complex, they're all cheering you on, holding space, supporting you. Dropping deeper now, receiving more deeply now. You can do this. Simply choose. You are safe, well held by your spirit.
to assist in further surrendering. There is a golden sphere technology within the center of the space. This is a reflection of your divinity, of the divinity within this space, the divinity within the beings here, the essence of this ceremony. Focusing your energy on this golden sphere, the light, the bliss, the definition of frequencies within this sphere that is solid at times, visually, in and out of the visual reality, reminding you of the energetics of your divinity that is always within you, the bliss, the deep essence of pure love and pure light. Pure love and pure light. Tune into the energy that you are witnessing in this sphere, this microsphere within the macrosphere. Allow yourself to merge, to tune to the frequency, to play the harmony in your heart. Tune to the divinity, the bliss of your beingness, the angelic essence. And while holding this connection, allow the deepening surrender, the letting go of those other layers. Again, using your breath to let go as you breathe out. And as you breathe in, connecting with the frequency, tuning, refining the divinity within, the bliss that you see within this sphere, connecting deeply to your heart. The Saturn Emissaries, with a lightness of mind, remind you that the illusion of this sphere has been created for your lower minds. However, it is really you. It is really a projection of you. So you are not connecting with something outside of your energy. You are using a projection to remind yourself of your divinity within. You are reminding your lower mind so that it feels safe to let go again, to rise up to your divinity, to your higher frequency, tuning into your bliss, your presence state, infusing the personality, the ego, the lower mind with this divinity, with this bliss, with the joy of letting go, of embracing authenticity, of trusting the extraordinary universe, the universal beings such as the millipede. Can you feel the love from this being? Breathe it in now. Breathe in the universal essence of love and light and wisdom and empowerment from this being. A true reflection of the Creator of all. Breathe this energy in. Letting go again of the rest. Allowing yourself to drop into the oneness, the voidal space, and just float here for a while. Allow the mergence with all that is. Allow yourself to remember being one and float within this universal voidal space. There is so much love for you. There is so much support for you. You are connected to all that is, no matter what your mind tells you. At all times, you are always connected to all that is. We are being shown the beginning of all that is and the end of all that is, to show you the connectedness, the oneness, that you are all and that you are within the all. You have experienced the beginning and the cycle and the reconnection too. And you are witnessing this to show you that surrendering to your highest flow, surrendering to your presence, to know that you are in control, of all that is happening within your life, within your experience, within this session. And therefore you are always safe to be. Breathe and witness the power of this moment. Pure creation. This is the gift of this celebratory ceremony from this extraordinary realm and these extraordinary beings supporting all of us here. Witness your power, the creator that you are, the expansive being that you are. Again, coming into the central space, breathing up and down your pillar as you anchor this energy you have witnessed. You may experience physical spritzing within the physical body. You may experience movement, different pressure, dizziness. You have been taken to quite high, expansive places within yourself. Grounding now the energy through Saturn to Gaia, breathing up to Source, down again through your energy bodies, through Saturn to Gaia. Anchoring this wisdom, you have been reminded of, gifted again. This energy is magnetically being pulled back into your central core space for you to hold with you the entire universe, the beginning, the end, the cycle, all within you. A very simplified version of all that is, to assist you to be in tune fully with your spirit, letting go of the old wounding, traumas, lifetimes. As this ceremony is coming to a completion, just breathing again up and down your pillar and settling in. Calming, breathing, coming into stillness in your core.
As the ceremony comes to gentle completion, the Karmic Board seals up the last flows of karmic absolution The Akashic Records are adjusted in accordance with all that has moved through in this particular ceremony, out of time, out of space. And the beautiful, powerful, ancient millipede energy starts sealing up in conjunction with the Saturn technology within the sphere. And before the ceremony is fully sealed up, this ancient one offers you one last insight, advice, words of wisdom for the next phase of your mission in your incarnation on Earth at this time. For some it will be a gift, and for others energetic encodements that will unfold in due time. Receive this now. Offer your gratitude as you see fit. As this one seals the sphere now, blesses you all, thanks you for your presence and for receiving so graciously, so deeply this support. And it moves back into the core of Saturn. The ceremony is sealed here in the Spherical Temple, and we follow the very elated, happy, joyous Saturn Emissaries back out through the hallways to the area where we arrived. Notice now how the bright colors have turned into beautiful pastel colors and golds and silvers and platinums and diamond-esque energies. Much more connected, saturated, less individualized and bright, showing you the inner transformation you have gone through as well, as your beacon, your radio station, your unique energetic signature, drawing all to you as your mission unfolds in your earthly incarnation more powerfully than ever before. In Group Merkaba now, before we leave, saying goodbye and thanking the crowds, for they are all connected to you multidimensionally as well, different ones to different ones of you. Taking in these last scenes as we travel back to the God Presence Communion Temple through Group Merkaba in 3, 2, 1, now. Keep breathing deeply up and down your pillar, really holding your core, relaxing into yourself. You have been through quite the journey. And as we arrive in the God Presence Communion Temple, set up your pillar again to Source and straight to Gaia, no longer through the core of Saturn. Connect to the crystal at the core of the temple, in the rhythm you started with, breathing up to Source, receiving from the crystal, down to Gaia, transmitting to the crystal, up to source, and find your own rhythm with receiving and transmitting with the crystal in connection to source and Gaia. And truly send out your new, clarified, augmented mission signal. Who are you and what are you here to do? What do you bring on your starseed mission? This will be clearer to you than ever before. Changes will show themselves in your life in all areas, in divine timing. As we ask for all this energy work to be sealed, allowing an integration time of 24 to 48 hours post-session, thanking the Saturn Emissaries, the temples on both Saturn and here, Mother Gaia, the beautiful ancient being of Saturn, the millipede, our support teams and our presences, sending all this energy work down to the core of Gaia, accessible for all who are ready to receive. Coming fully back into your here and now, into your body, deep breaths up to source, down to Gaia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so be it, so be it, it is done. Many blessings, allowing 24 to 48 hours for integration. Enjoy this new, powerful you.